so much. Please give him another warm round of applause. And to give us the second goodwill message, I'd like to call on the head of the civil service of the Federation, Mrs. Winifred Oyo Ita. Please give her a warm round of applause as she comes forward to give us a goodwill message. At Aniza, a picture says 1,000 words. Nice to meet you.
Your Excellency, the Vice President, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, and your lovely wife, Mrs. Dolapo Oshibajo, my sister, the Honorable Minister for Women Affairs, Industry, Trade and Investments, Haja Aisha Abubakar, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today is really a day of joy for all Nigerians that we are witnessing the 58th Independence Day celebration. We are witnessing this celebration with peace in our country. And today, Novo has done the whole nation proud by spearheading this wonderful exhibition, Aniza. I believe that it's so important that the younger people, just like Nova has said, so many of the younger Nigerians under the age of 40 don't know anything about what happened during the Civil War. For some of us that were very little at that time, I still remember in Calabar when the jets are flying low or when there's a bomb or shooting, we run and hide under the bed or in the cupboard or wardrobe or wherever your little body could fit into. But for us then, we didn't realize what was going on. It looked like playtime to me then anyway, but sometimes we saw our older ones crying. Sometimes we heard that people went, they took away young men and they didn't come back. We were in the Eastern region then. And then there were all sorts of things going on. But finally, thank God, the war came to an end. A lot of times when we hear people talk, younger people talk about the war, I don't know if they know how it feels if you had a big brother who never came home and you were asking your mom and dad, what happened? And they said, he went to the war and he didn't come back. Or you were a young wife, but your husband went to the war front and he never came home. Or a mother whose only child went to the war and came back crippled, or came back so mentally shattered that he spent the rest of his time hating the world, hating going to church or going to the mosque or whatever might be his faith. So what Novo has done today is a very noble venture, and I really want to tell her that many of us are supporting you. And for the very fact that the entire presidential night is here, His Excellency didn't just send somebody, he came in the person of the Vice President. It's very, very important. And it means that what you have started, you have the full backing of the federal government. We are supporting you, and I love your outfits.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mrs. Winifred Oyo Ita. She's christened you. Do you realize that, Novo? Noble, noble. Noble, noble. Please give Mrs. Winifred Oyoita a warm round of applause. Thank you for that poignant speech, but so calmly delivered. Thank you so much. A time to remember. Please give her another warm round of applause. I'd like to recognize the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Mr. Femi Adesina, here present. Can we give him a warm round of applause? Thank you so much. I was just saying to the people at the back that, let's get this thing all nice and spicy and some music and and so next we have Bash, listed among the 100 most influential Nigerian writers under 40 in 2017. Please give a warm round of applause to this spoken word exponent. Thank you. Thank you, Bash.
Is this the moment we've all been waiting for? For the heart of Africa to beat again. The sun rises from the east, the eagle takes flight, and I hear drum beats of promise sounding across the land, and I ask, is this the moment we've all been waiting for? To wake up at dawn without news of another bomb blast fast and bring back our girls' chant was a thing of the past. Where mothers are reconciled with their daughters and our sons do not run off to diaspora, because the last news I heard from Indonesia still was woeful and gloom. And yet I ask, is this the moment we've all been waiting for? For the wailings of political sirens to sound so low, we can all hear the voice of the streets. And we can walk at night without fear for a flight and enjoy the sanctity of worship places without the presence of armed men in plain sight and at defiance with the Creator's might. And yet I ask, are this not the moments we've all been waiting for? That our refineries' light will shine so bright, oiling the life of a nation's drive, and we go back to innocence, taking our place as Africa's pride, where corruption is given a fatal blow, and the criteria for me being your friend had nothing to do with our tribes. Where change is not just the flicking of traffic lights, but the full conviction of a Nigerian's mind, that our gallant soldiers will serve with honor and be honored, where love first was for country and not the selfish self, and getting a job in the civil service had nothing to do with my tribe, and I wouldn't have to know that man or the other man for me to reach my humble dreams. And yet I ask, are this not the moments we've all been waiting for? That the definition of our collective is neither clan nor region, where hard work had a face and didn't look like corruption's twin. The Nigerians will walk tall with a sense of common good and wouldn't have to jump queues at starving filling stations to prove that we're street smart. That the Naira will stand at par, shoulder to shoulder with other world currencies. I still ask, are this not the moments we've all been waiting for? That the Queen's yes men nodded to the puzzle of a Niger area is proof of belief. That we've stood 58 years and counting is proof of triumph, the triumph of the Nigerian spirit. So history calls upon us in brevity, from Agui's junta to Balawa's exit, of a polarized north and south, of troops and boots, of pelted flesh smacking in disgust, of a colonel's revolt and Eastern high on secession calls, but a general stand to go on with one Nigeria, of Murtala's mother, Shagari's reign, and Obasanjo's federation, of coups and counter-coups, from democracy to military and back to democracy. Would this be the moment we've all been waiting for, where the hopes of a nation, once wrapped in the shroud of Ahmadu Bello's turban, Awolowo's rhetorics and Azikiwe's eloquence, will come alive this day, and the full colors of a nation made of green, white, and green, I dare to say, let today be that moment you and I have been waiting for. Thank you very much.
Happy Independence, Nigeria. Now this is my gift to you all, my country. Nigeria, my country, the place I find solace, a nation diverse in many ways. In different tongues we speak, Nigeria yet remain the mother tongue. From the north to the south, our wealth knows no bounds, our culture, second to none, our pride, rooted in strength. My country shines brighter, bound by 3 pillars. Even though we quarrel and fight like the volcano, we get stronger in the end. Our magnanimity, one of a kind, our arms and gates opened all the time. This kindness mistaken for weakness brought many to their knees. The word we took by storm when we announced that we have come. And from then ends, Nigeria ceased to part their lips. We played well as a team, sang better as a group, performed wonders as a troop. We are nothing without you. Come see our land, the fruits of the soil, the result of our toil, and you will find that we're not just all about oil. Many times they have wished for this bundle to crumble and break, yet every time we have risen taller, stronger, beyond their reach. They despise us because we are proud, envy us because we are the happiest. They condemn us because we are the largest, yet we embrace them because we are the kindest. This nation I will defend. Our unity I shall protect. This I pledge. I am a Nigerian and this is my country. Thank you.
Tell them, oh, beautiful. Please give them both a warm round of applause. Filmmaker, scriptwriter, actor, and mentor of a scholarship winner. You have just been listening to Time Bello. English may be a received language for us. English may be a language that we learned in school. Oh, but we have taken it over. We own it. Please give them a warm round of applause. And now I'd like to call on Shine Band to give us some music so we can kind of gyrate on our chairs and give us a little time out. I'll be back.